All right. I think we're live. Let's go ahead and see how the audio sounds, and then we will get started. Got to switch accounts real quick. Get my phone. Get my phone. All right. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Sounds good. Do need a light though. Cool. All right. Let's give that a pause. And then oh god damn it. Where oh where is the stupid link? Go where oh where can it be? God damn it. Just let me go to my no. This is so dumb. Come on. YouTube. My channel. This UI is one of the worst ever of all time. There we go. I'll give myself a like. And then just gotta go here. Gotta go here. Association. Cool. Okay. We are good to go. All right. Well, welcome back, guys. Unfortunately, weren't able to get back on last night, but we should be able to get something cooking today. We are officially at the halfway point of the season. I do want to see what this looks like. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. All right. I would like to try to push this somewhere. Do I have time? Yeah, I got time. Give me this. Let's go here. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Some. Okay. We'll give that a swing. All right, well, we are halfway through the season. Sacramento Kings are, unfortunately, sitting pretty at 1-6. This season has not gone very well. Really, just It hasn't. On to the Grizzlies, though. Oh, that's right. We wanted to change the playbook. Oh, we already did. We're using the Sixer playbook. I want to switch over to the San Antonio one. All this other stuff doesn't matter because we play every game. Yeah, none of this stuff matters. Okay. Well, without further ado, let's get our ass kicked by the Grizzlies. Now we know that there are some killer prospects in the upcoming draft, and I'm suddenly not very sad about being 1-6.
Well, you had a long career in the NBA.
Shut
14
up.
seasons, yeah.
I've never been less interested in a TV program than I have been about 2K TV. If it even counts as a TV program. Alright, it's always good when the other team has the 3 best players in the game that are going to even sniff the hardwood. And probably the 4th, because Parsons is legit in this game for really no reason. Drug dealing just to get by. Jokes on you, we're still alive. We weren't supposed to make it past 25. Alright, we don't care.
It's an all-Western Conference match.
We don't need to hear about the team that's going to kill us.
Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Let's get it, $sign.
David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith.
I would love to get Buddy rolling early, because he killed it late last game.
Tip off a beginning of a homestand. On paper, you'd
What?
give them the edge, but of
Alright,
course,
whatever.
they're not taking anything
Weird
for
foul
granted.
call.
They'll look to come out strong and prove they're the better team.
And when you look at Memphis, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season.
We've lacked all of the pieces. Take that all the way. God damn it. That's the kind of stuff that doesn't matter how good the rookie is, they miss it in this game. Even Ernie, the Jesus Center prospect, would have missed that. Bob that. Please, Myers. Thank you. $sign's got my back. At least a little bit.
Yeah, instinctively too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Despite
well.
the pretty incredible nature of this upcoming draft, we're still going to try to win every game. During the game, I'm not going to try to lose. I'm not going to tank. That stuff, if necessary, will all be done by the general manager. Just like real life. Just like how it works. Ooh, let's rip this. Let's rip this. I love that play. This is why the Spurs playbook is just so much better than probably 24 of the other playbooks. And it's really the only one that fits because they play 2 big men most of the time, just like I do with this Kings team. The best all-around playbook is probably either the Rockets or the Warriors, just because they have the most movement, and that's really all you want out of a playbook in 2K. You just want players setting screens for one another because something is going to open up. I'll pull that. Scal is such a beast. I say that as he hits a wide-open jumper. He's good. He's just good.
Gasol, a screen on Fox. Conley kicks to Green. Now the feed to Evans. Parsons on the wing. Back to Evans. Shot
We'll live
clock
with
at
him
6.
shooting jumpers. I know he's allegedly a good shooter now, but I just
Conley
don't buy it.
against Fox. Conley's shot is off.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Well,
All right, you should probably hit that D.
Probably makes this shot a little more often than he should, so it's hard to resist.
Here's
It's
Fox.
open.
Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich. Green with
You
the
tried,
block.
Bogdan.
One of JaMychal's strengths
You
is
tried.
his shot blocking. Whether he's down
Ah, I
low or on the
jumped.
perimeter, he gets up quickly.
Kicks it out
Didn't
to
end up
Evans.
costing me
He
anything
dishes it to Conley.
because Chandler Parsons probably blew out his knee again.
Back to Evans.
I can't make that joke. I do that.
Parsons passes to Gasol.
Throwing stones at a glass house. Yeah,
And
no.
it's Sacramento with the rebound, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And the effort down
All the way.
stretch.
And
Those final
one?
few minutes
Nope.
of
All
regulation,
right, that probably should be an
that's
and one.
what they needed, but
I'll take what I
they
can
were
get, though.
burnt out in the overtime.
Fatigue comes into play when games go into overtime.
I can't get over that
You
clutch
saw
shot from
they
last
just
game
had
from D.
no gas left in
That
the
was
tank
awesome.
in
That's
that
one of the
loss.
best live 2K
Brooks
moments
checked in
I've
for
had
Jermichael
against
Green.
the CPU. I've had plenty of cool ones against other people, mostly in person because I suck playing online. But against the CPU, they usually kind of dampen that stuff, especially in the more recent games. All the way, or do that, I guess. As long as you're getting fouled, I'm not gonna complain.
The Kings shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Whatever. Yeah, I would love to see Buddy go for 40 at least once this season. Even if he's not going to be my primary scorer going forward, obviously if I land the center, then he's going to be the #1 guy. But still, I mean, the better he does statistically, the better he's going to develop.
Good-looking screen by Gasol.
The only thing that worries me is I don't know whether having the short, because I know the more they play, the more they develop. I don't know whether it's scaled properly for the 14-game season or not. Like, they might just be playing the equivalent of 14 games each year. All the way! That was a soft roll, Meyer. Either stay out all the way on the fade or actually commit to the roll. Don't do that halfway shit. You are not good enough to operate the staggered pick and roll. You just aren't.
Gasol a screen. Brooks the pass to Gasol. Conley
All
for
right.
three.
I'm just glad that Dylan Brooks didn't completely victimize all the way. Thank you. I'm just glad Dylan Brooks didn't victimize Bogdan because he crossed the shit out of him and then didn't do anything.
Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
I just got to rack up as big a lead as I can because we know we're going to blow it late in the game. I think we can afford to win probably 3 or 4 games this season without losing much of a chance at that #1 pick. Because odds are, I mean, the best case scenario, we still have a 75% chance of not getting the pick. So you don't really lose all that much by not getting that #1 spot. As long as you're like in that bottom 3 or 4 teams, you have a good chance at getting that top pick.
From the field to start this game off. Out to the wing. Pass to Leonard.
All right, well that was weird.
Labissiere with the screen for Hield.
All the way.
And he finishes
Thank you, buddy.
on the way up.
He's got a little James Harden thing going on this game. He does that sometimes, and then he just gets absolutely pulverized at the rim by someone, and it all goes away.
Conley kicks to Evans.
Happens a little too often.
Conley fires the three. And again, Memphis
Give me that.
no good. Sacramento leading by 7. Fox dishes to Leonard.
Ooh, Scout was open for a second there.
Fox with it. Pass to Hield.
Such an ugly set.
Feeds it to Fox. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And
Kings
now it's time
basketball.
to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first
If you don't like that,
players are
you don't like NBA
assists
basketball.
During the last month. De'Aaron Fox, #1.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Oh, I was trying to do something on my phone.
Here's Evans.
There we go. Got it.
There's the pick. Inside, Brooks. That's it.
Parsons
Coming
stayed
off
with
the
the
assist from
Kings, with the Grizzlies, right? He didn't get traded this offseason, man.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
I don't
But
like this.
again, in the painted area, regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Now here's Hield.
It's a good pass.
24-point outing in their last game
Finish it,
against
Scal.
Minnesota.
Come
And
on.
no one on defense could stay in front of him. He continually got pummeled and kept getting back to the stripe.
Well, you
What?
have to like
No,
the
Buddy
work
Hield
on the boards,
got
Kevin, particularly
locked
here
the
to start
fuck
the game.
up by Jimmy Butler the entire game.
Following the miss
He
by
managed to
Labissiere.
squeak free when Wiggins was on him for a couple of buckets, and that was pretty much
Here's
it.
Gasol.
He probably shot less than
Solid play on the
20%
low
from the
block, and that
field
one's good.
with
6
Jimmy
points
Butler
for
on
him.
him.
Here's Hield.
It was
He's got
pathetic.
7.
I mean, he's young. It happens. Not going to hold it against him all that much. Please. That's wide open. Thank you.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone.
That looked like real basketball for a second there.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Conley, the pass to Parsons.
That's the advantage of having well, I say 5 shooters. It's really 4 shooters because D apparently only hits jumpers in crunch time. Is that you can run that pick and pop, and if they commit to covering it, and it's like a half-decent screen, that paint is just going to be empty.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, though.
There's the dish to Heel.
Oh, God damn it.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner.
Ah, bad release. Yep.
And a miss there on the triple.
It's my own damn fault.
Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Parsons attacking.
Get dunked on by Chandler Parsons.
And there you see the heart and fire of Parsons.
Don't let him
Just
lariat
refused
you.
to be denied on that shot.
Well, a max contract last season for Chandler Parsons, despite Greg his history of knee injuries. That was a bold move by the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and they needed a great two-way wing player for years. Hopefully, Parsons can get healthy and fulfill that role for this team.
That seems doubtful at this point. I like his game. I liked it more when he actually played defense that first year or two in Houston. Kind of moved away from that.
He can pass it. A very versatile player.
Here's Walters.
I rely way too much on Nate Walters.
On the break, here's Harrison.
Get at it.
Good. He makes his
Really?
first shot of the game.
Yeah, what a nice play.
Apparently I chased him down too well because then he just got the animation boost.
And that replay brought to us by Under
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Another
Not.
unleash chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Here's Segura.
There's 0 chance of that going in. I hate those ISO sets. I know why they're in the Spurs playbook because they have LaMarcus Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute.
As I was saying. Come here, Hank. I can never tell when any of the young bigs on this team are actually going to set the damn screen.
We just haven't gotten the results we've been hoping for. They continue to try to find answers, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
That's open.
A nice shot by Walters.
He should not be as good a shooter as he is. He really shouldn't be. Hey, what's up, Splash Man?
It's getting personal.
Oh, what's up?
Harrison gets to Gasol.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Here's the screen over Kawhy Stone.
Get out of here.
And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
What the fuck are you doing, Marcus Sol? You haven't been like that in 3 years.
Even when the defense is on him,
I don't even know if you were
he knows
ever
there's
like
no
that.
way they will block
Go,
the shot.
roll.
The middle.
Hank,
Walters
that was
dishes to Kawhi
absolutely
Stone.
pathetic.
Here's Segura.
Kick it
In the
out.
corner, it's Walters. A 3
Jesus.
ball.
This team's inability to throw even the most simple pass is just
Contact on the way up, and
pathetic.
2 shots coming up.
It's frustrating. It's awful. I mean, yeah, I hit the shoot button, so that's fine. Like, it can be a little crazy, but I hit the shoot button and then immediately told him to pass, and he took like 3 steps, jumped up in midair, did a 180-degree turn, and then rifled it like 3 feet over a tiny little point guard's head.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust, but he has the intelligence along with the talent. Just finds new
And
ways
now
to beat 'em.
Mr. Vacuum Cleaner is just bricking free throws.
2005,
Season has
you
not
still
gone
get a
well.
chance to play pickup from time to time.
You know, we play pickup, Kevin. Yes,
He's shooting
in 2005,
32% from the
I
field.
retired. Guys, I get a chance
That is
to play
very,
with in
very
Atlanta.
not good.
Dale Davis, Antonio Davis, Charles Oakley, Tony Delta. We have a great group. Other than that, we're real old.
What are you gonna do,
and
Mark?
gray hair. But now it's got
That,
ugly,
apparently.
ugly.
I'm okay with you
We play
doing
about
that.
1 or 2 games, and we let our
Go,
team
Zag.
pick up the rest.
No, not like that.
You can see maybe speed and quickness going because of age, but I bet the shot is always still pretty much
All
there,
right,
correct?
who's coming off?
Still there,
Come on,
and the
someone.
ball
There's a
is
screen.
going to
Will someone please
another
use it? Jesus Christ,
Now here's Kawhi Stein
this is awful.
after the Marcus Almas. Here's Walters. Sacramento again missing.
It's like they call a play and they just completely ignore it. They're like, nah.
Grabs the board.
I know I called this for myself, but I ain't about this life.
The easiest of opportunities.
Walters passes to
Don't
Kawhi
cut
Stein.
like that.
Left side Parsons. There's the pass to Selden. Back to Parsons. Memphis moving
What's
that
Parsons
ball
in at the
around.
4? I guess. Must be.
Brooks kicks to Gasol. Passes it to Parsons.
Get out of here. You should not be getting that ball back.
Pass to Harrison.
And he gets the offensive rebound. The dude
Brooks
can't even
dishes to
move.
Parsons. Over to the wing. Selden kicks to Brooks. Parsons passes to Gasol. Tries again. It's
Oh,
only 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What I like about Marcus
they don't
Gasol,
need
he
help
did
beating me.
everything. Scoring,
Like, this
passing,
cheese doesn't need to
shots,
happen. They'd still be
rebounding,
kicking my
he's the total
ass
package.
by the time the fourth quarter comes around. But they're like, nah, let's do it in a very frustrating way. It's not like we're literally better than this team at every single position on the floor. Starting lineup and bench.
Passing big man in the NBA. He averages as many assists as a lot of starting point guards.
Yet again.
You know what? As a terrific passer at the center spot and shooter, he's a zone buster in that high post. Great
Don't throw it out
vision,
of bounds.
and he can
Thank
see
you.
over the top of the
All the
defense.
way.
Giles,
Thank
that's
you.
good.
Timely
At least
passing
Giles is
leads
relatively
to
consistent.
assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
If he could develop, I mean, he'd be a great bench big for the future. Because I don't think I'm going to pay Kawhy Stein. I'm not sure.
Gasol against Kawhi Stein.
But,
That one drops. And that's 11 points.
because he is really good.
Oh, man, a hot
But he's
start
kind of
for him. He's hit
almost a
5
luxury
his
that I
first
don't
set.
need off the
Here's
bench.
the screen
Like, I don't need a big man
to the
that's
right
good.
side. Segura.
Please go in. God, you're so bad.
And that one gives
I should
them
just
a
go back to
plus
Justin
5
Jackson.
rebound advantage, Kevin.
Harrison kicks to Brooks.
He's a B potential. I feel obligated to at least try to turn him into a good player because he has that ability to develop.
On the wing, Brooks.
Yeah, I wasn't
And
paying
again,
attention.
it's Memphis with a 3.
There's a
That is
chance
how
he
it
could go
goes
for a big
sometimes.
game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
The Kings trail by 4. Guys are looking
Come
for
here. And he's just wide open.
Again,
Yep.
Memphis.
Well, you leave a guy that open. with
Oh, and the
Parsons
stream
on the
lagged
floor,
out.
and you know
Wonderful.
He's going to find him.
Good release.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 6. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Back in the mat it again. Hard to believe we're only on day 5 of this thing. Feels like I've been doing this for weeks.
And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with
Shut
their
up.
share
I couldn't care less about what Mike Conley has to say in NBA
really
2K.
their identity. That's how they win.
Let's go. Willie Thrilly, Kawhi Stein.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment.
Been
And,
oddly
for
quiet
Memphis guys,
on
what
defense
jumps
so
out
far.
to
That's
you
unusual.
stat-wise?
He's averaging like
Fan of
7
how they
blocks per
rotated
36
here
minutes.
defensively, been able to challenge multiple shots.
Yeah, it's been the defense that has them out in front. But let's see if they can sustain the
Sit
intensity.
back and protect the
In
rim.
post, it's Green and
In
Gasol
theory, this
together.
team should be bricking
Selden
threes
is
at every
out there
turn.
with Harrison,
They haven't been.
and it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off
It
the
happens.
second quarter. So it's Sacramento now. After Memphis gets the 3, Kawhi Stein dishes to
Jesus.
Walters.
Ooh, I should have thrown that lob. That was there. That's on
Passes
me.
it to Korkmaz.
Please, someone.
6 on the shot clock.
There we go, Firkin.
On the layup. Korkmaz has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again on a lot of
He's
the
another guy who
possessions
has a
in the
pretty
first
high
half,
ceiling
they've
for like a
established
bench
great
wing.
inside position.
Here's Gasol.
The problem with these high ceiling guys is that they're high ceiling. Like, they're not there yet.
Kings trail by 7.
Or else I wouldn't have been able to acquire them.
Walters
And they're
passes to
just
Segura.
super, super ass.
Dishes to
All the
Kawhi
way.
Stein.
Keep going. Not enough. Someone's
Here's
got to
Walters.
pop. Someone's got to pop. There we go.
They grabbed their own
Bricked
miss.
it, but
To the left wing.
at least he got it. Come here. Come here, Hank. While they're off
They send the
balance.
pick to the inside.
Nope.
Gasol with the steal. Here's Harrison. No good.
Run.
Sacramento will go the other way with it. And this is the first season matchup for them against
All
the
right.
Grizzlies.
We'll run whatever play they want. Let's see. I hate this play. We're not running this.
Here's Walters.
Scratch that.
Right wing.
Please,
Trying
you're
his
wide
luck.
open. You're wide open.
That
Thank you.
one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 4 points.
Zagrad still would have bricked that.
A good screen made all the difference. It led to an open look.
Harrison kicks to Selden. Brooks dishes to Gasol. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Kawhy Stein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kawhy Stein a screen. Korkmaz passes to Zagoras. He feeds it to Kawhy Stein. Some nice ball movement here by the
It's pretty open. Not open enough.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count
I could
on
really
them
use
to
my
continue.
starters back in this game.
Kicks to
I just don't want to waste the
to the
foul.
wing right side. There's Harrison.
I was sitting on that, but I got cheesed. God damn it. Why is Aaron Harrison splashing three-pointers?
And they're right around 50.
I mean, even in college, he couldn't hit shit from outside of, like, about 18 feet or so if it wasn't in the last minute or two of a game.
Here's Childs, and plenty of contact on the shot.
I love that that's a shooting foul in 2K. This game is so sloppy with the way the animations work and how they click into place. It's like nobody can actually catch a ball. No one can dribble. But the game knows that they're supposed to. So like the animations get all scrambled up. The guys are kicking the ball around, and then someone picks it up and finishes it, and there's no turnover, and the bucket counts. It's all to just get the box score to look correct. Like the CPU will go like an hour without missing a three-pointer, and then once they're up 25, they'll go and they'll miss 6 straight, so they shoot 40% on the game, which is like a reasonable percentage for a hot team to shoot. Go all the way! All right, you got your shit blocked, but at least you got to the free throw line. I should probably talk about the Kawhi trade, right? You guys probably want to hear about that. But I kind of want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Which team in that trade do you think finishes with more regular season wins this season? Because I feel like the Spurs aren't going to need to adjust at all. Like, they can slot DeMar DeRozan in, and there won't be any friction at all. He fits perfectly with LaMarcus Aldridge. He really fits perfectly into the role that Kawhi Leonard played there 2 years ago.
There's a good screen.
The Raptors, on the other hand, Kawhi will likely play a completely different role there than he played in San Antonio. He has a very versatile point guard next to him who can create on his own. He doesn't need to isolate nonstop. And we don't know how Nick Nurse is going to attack it. They're going to have a learning curve, almost certainly. So it's almost, in my head at least, it's like a race between the because I think the Raptors are going to be the better team by the end of the season. I don't think that's really in question. It's really a race between that adjustment period for the Raptors and whatever the pace of the Spurs is. So I don't know. It's going to be weird either way. Go get fouled. Or just miss the layup. Cool. I guess we're only down 5. We're like 1-6 on the year, so it's really, with that crazy center prospect, it's really not a bad thing to lose this game. But at the same time, I am tired of just repeatedly getting my ass kicked by 2K, by the CPU. God damn it. I hate when there's a lane there. There's such a clear lane, and they're like, nope, not going to let you through it. There we go. I would have rather he dunked that, but points are points.
He turned on the Jets as soon as he got that screen.
All right.
Went right to the hole.
Clearly something needs to change offensively because it's been a mess. There's no getting around that. I'm just not sure what I should do about this team. I mean, the obvious answer is attack Chandler Parsons, but he's guarding consistently the worst player on the floor. Whether it's Furkan Aldemir or Zagarach or Bogdan, none of them are competent basketball players at this point in their career. Keep hoping that's Buddy, and it's never Buddy. Just go all the way in. Go get fouled. Or pull it from there, I guess. Oh, he's so good. That's why he's the next Dirk. And I do genuinely think that. I think Skal Labissiere, both in real life and in this game, is going to be an incredible basketball player. His skill set is just so silky smooth. He has a nice jumper. He releases it super high up in the air with consistent form. He's so long. And defensively, I mean, he's really competent at 3 different spots, right? Because he's skinny enough and quick enough to play the 3. He can obviously play the 4. And he's long enough and is bouncy enough to play not even a small ball 5, to play like a true 5-man spot in this weird NBA that exists today. He is going to be so valuable if he develops even a little bit more. And his per 36 numbers are really good. All the way. Thank you. Normally, Fox racks up assists, but today he seems to just want to put the ball in the hole. I don't think anyone else is really making shots for him to get assists. Buddy Hield ran that one nice play earlier, and then I haven't heard from him since. I really need to start calling these plays manually. I just feel like it's cheating because you can just find a broken play and abuse it. I try to play 2K like I'm playing real basketball. You know, I don't want to just exploit the flaw in the game and constantly do the same thing over and over again because, I don't know, this is like an association rebuild. I don't want it to play like a video game. I want it to... There we go. We just ran a play for Buddy and he bricked a wide open 3. But yeah, I want it to at least kind of look like basketball. I don't want to just run the same play over and over and over again and end up with one player with like 48 points and like 15 assists every game. Run. There we go. Why is Fox playing? He hit that clutch shot last game. I guess he's just still feeling it. The only reason I can think of as to why he's actually finishing at the rim. It's funny that one game he did that horrible animation and got blocked like 6 times. But since then he's been fine. He's been very good at finishing.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
Whatever.
Throw good.
And one.
Smitty, we've seen our share of dominant teams in the past decade. The big 3 in Boston, Miami, of course, with LeBron, KD joining the Warriors.
I picked the wrong direction. Yep.
Teams during your terrific career. Which team
he misses that of all the shots.
Intimidating for you, or which team did you have the most respect for?
God, this team's inability to pass. So frustrating.
When you play against the bad boys in Detroit, I mean, the fouling of those guys.
That's open. Buddy don't care.
Chicago Bulls. They were the first team, especially not my era, won 72 games. They would come in and just steamroll you with their offense, with their defense, and their execution. So those 2 teams were the 2 teams I would think is most intimidating.
Now here's Conley after the miss from Buddy Hield. Over Bogdanovich. And again,
there we go.
No good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he
all the
had
way.
room to finish that.
No, it's not all the way. It worked. Why'd that work?
How about the quarter
He is so hot.
execution on the offensive end, helping to
That's not going to work consistently. I mean, I had a step. I should have gotten a bucket there anyway. Maybe the game just felt bad. King's foul. We need to get $sign rolling. Run a couple pick and pops. If he starts hitting that jumper, it just guarantees me so much space inside. And if I'm going to get Buddy rolling, I need that space. I need to get him some layups so he'll actually hit a couple of these jumpers. Because as we saw, we keep seeing it. It's happened a few times now. It's not just a fluke. If he hits 1 or 2, I mean, he's unstoppable. He really just kills it. But you need to manufacture that space to get him that layup. Come on. There we go. That almost was a real screen. Please hit it. Please hit it. Please hit it. God damn it. You're so bad. He's gone the second I have a semi-decent small forward. I'm close to just saying screw it and starting Furkin over him. But he's supposed to be one of my best players.
And good as it rattles through the hoop. Parsons got 8 points.
Parson using angles well right there. Lost his man off the screen.
Leonard with a screen on Conley.
Oh, he was open too.
Picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And That's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Kawhy Stein, he's checked in
Why?
for Myers-Leonard.
Why do that?
The Kings have shot 10 of 11 at the
I mean, it's
line.
fine.
So far for them.
It's free points. He's a good free throw shooter. But whatever. I'll take what I can get.
Memphis trailing here. Evans kicks to Green.
I guess that puts Conley in foul trouble, though, which can't be a bad thing.
Evans on the wing. Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. Conley's shot is off.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just
Oh, bailout foul.
There's the whistle on
Nice.
the shot. Took the foul. Shot
I am getting them in foul
He'll
trouble.
be shooting 2. And Memphis called for the foul. And he makes the first. Fox hits them both.
Cool. Fox is on pace for like 34 points, 35 points.
this quarter.
The Grizzlies
I don't think
trail
there's
by
any way he
3.
gets there, but he's already over his season averages. It's not even halftime yet.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Parsons dishes to Green. Over to the left wing.
Maybe I will slap together a video after this. We'll see how long I'm streaming. I want to get through the season because I want to do the draft. With that big man looming, I mean, 87 overall rookie. I'm sure that the King scouts are horrible, so he could be anywhere from like a 79 to that 87. Woohoo! Get it, D.
Well, I think it's fair to say
But that Ernie dude, what's his name?
zone
Ernie
right
Gibson?
now, an
Something like
exciting
that.
player to watch. I just love
He's gonna be
seeing how he
real.
can take
I mean,
over a
what is he?
game
7'2".
with his aggressiveness.
He was an A inside, A mid range,
For him. Green,
like
the
a C
screen.
plus or something 3.
Harrison kicks to
None of the
Green.
big men ever shoot threes efficiently in this game as rookies, but it means he'll eventually be able to shoot. It looks like he's just Embiid, and it's gonna be so much fun if I can get him. I'm 1-6 right now, so it's looking good.
And a dangerous trend here as they're
That'd be a
starting
huge
to
boost to
live
this
and
King's
die
Reap. God damn it.
outside jump.
I keep forgetting how trash De'Aaron Fox's animations are because he's just playing so goddamn well.
He dishes it to Parsons.
But he's just hampered by the animations that 2K gives him. He really is.
Green, the screen. Selden passes to Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from
Come here,
long
throws.
Kawhy Stein, a screen. Pass to Giles.
Come on.
Tried to come
You're supposed to be
right
able to
back
shoot
with
like a little bit.
It's no good. Just 1 second between the shot.
It's got to be a
clock and
charge.
game clock.
Oh,
Thank you.
great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Nate Walters checked in for Sacramento.
All right, hold for
20
1.
seconds left now here in the second.
Who do I have on the floor? Just go pick and roll.
Kawhi Stein, a screen. Here's Korkmaz.
Come on. That was pretty open. I don't think that deserves heavily contested.
In the first half,
Probably shouldn't go in, but
we've got a close game going on here. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live
Who
from
are
the
you?
FedEx Forum. You're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
tell me who are you?
Folks, Ernie Johnson here
Who are
alongside
you?
Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Marc Gasol playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 14 points, 2 steals, and 9 rebounds. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly.
De'Aaron Fox,
And so far, he's
17
doing
points
just that
already.
with the nice first half he had here.
Yeah, I saw that Marcus
Kenny,
Gasol stat
what'd you
line
think
from the
about the
previous game.
Grizzlies?
Very not good.
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that wraps up the halftime.
And that wraps up the halftime report for today.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back.
It's one thing you got to
after
give
a
2K
contested
credit
first
for. Their
half so far.
soundtracks are usually really good.
It's been one.
So there's a couple of bad songs or weird songs on them, but all in all, Pretty catchy.
Here's Evans. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's the 5 for Dave Yeager. Fox is out there with Heel. Then there's Scal Labissiere.
I don't trust you to do anything good here. Pull that back out. We're going to run a real play?
Heel dishes to Labissiere. Labissiere, the screen. Here's Fox. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the.
See, there's an example of a heavily contested being bullshit and then not mattering. Or maybe he's just that hot.
This is a guy who is used to having hands in his face, but it doesn't seem.
But this playbook, when it works, it's just when they call the right plays, it's just so good. Such a huge improvement. Alright, at least it didn't go in. Scal and Dollar Sign have both been suspiciously quiet.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Fox kicks to Leonard.
Get it, Dollars.
Finished off by Leonard.
Get it, Dollars.
Approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside Gasol. Evans outside. Good.
Couldn't get there quick enough.
That's now 8 points for Tyreke Evans.
Tyreke is good at playing bigger than his size. A great
On the play. Looks like it's a D popping again.
Labissiere, the screen. Here's Fox.
I'll take it again.
And oh boy, a lot of contact.
This shouldn't be sustainable offense, but it has been.
A lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably
Whatever.
the
I'm going to do whatever
fastest
works.
player in this year's rookie class.
And he plays at one speed. That's lightning. I mean, he's got speed to burn. And maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting seams on the offense. And at the other end, he can
That should
be
not
an
go in.
outstanding defender.
You know how long Scal Labissiere's arms are?
Conley is so tricky down low.
They're long.
Just enough
Oh,
space to get a
please.
shot over the defense.
For the finish. Oh, took the contact and
It's a good
tried to
foul.
throw it down
But
over the top.
for a hot player to turn it over like that, that is some bullshit. Is what that is.
In a bad situation.
In my opinion, last season, the best of Mike Conley's career. He upped his scoring to over 20 points a game. At the same time, his most efficient offensive season.
Fox passes to Heel. Labissiere, the screen. Heel kicks to Fox. Leonard
It's open. That's open. Thank you, buddy.
Range from outside. Wow. Heald's got 10 points.
Finally hits a three.
And like a lot of the Grizzlies, Conley shooting a
He was
lot
cold from
more
three
threes.
last game, too.
He is. He's also gotten even better in his in-between game. Those floaters, he's even increased that. And he has great balance right now to his game.
I guess both teams seem to be poking it out a lot.
Evans goes in. 6 on the
Can't,
shot clock.
yeah.
Evans
Can't help with
great at
Myers
taking
very
it
well.
inside.
I
If
really
you
need to
give
just
him a
control
lane,
Scal on
he
defense.
exploits it every time.
The Kings trailing. And here is Fox. He's
Oh,
got 21.
couldn't brush him. Come here.
Just
Jesus.
over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
It's open, please. Thank you, buddy. See, he hits one.
Well, we
And
know
you're
he's
set.
confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Spurs in San Antonio.
When this offense plays well, it looks good. I mean, each player has a clear skill set. They all fit together really, really well.
Pretty bad, and it obviously cost them the game.
And they check all the boxes. The only thing I'm kind of lacking is a real post-up guy, and Scal will be that as he develops. He's just
Even though
too
that
small
one didn't
now.
go down, I like the offensive game plan
But
here.
just don't turn that over. All right. I really thought he was gonna dribble that off the other dude's foot again. Go all the way. Nice. Look at this. This looks like real basketball. At least a little bit.
Tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And then
Shooting
it
for him at the foul line tonight, 7 of 7.
At least it was 69% of going in.
He doesn't get the
He
second.
misses both. He's this red hot. He misses both free throws.
Till that point, and then that
Get outta
nice
here.
smooth stroke just seemed to desert him on that one.
Conley kicks to Evans.
I guess he was due for misses, but still, it's kind of lame.
Now the dish to Conley. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Conley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Tyreek has solid floor awareness. Outstanding at knowing when
I
one
like
of his
this play.
guys is open.
Labissiere with the screen for Fox. Leonard dishes to Bogdanovich.
Ooh, a little bit quicker, and I have that.
Healed the pass.
There we go. And one.
Really
Oh,
the right play
got to finish that,
defensively.
Myers.
Can't block.
Get my man that assist.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in, and he makes the first, but misses
It's like a
the second.
90% free throw
He
shooter.
was definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Green, the screen. Brooks against Bogdanovich. Brooks misses. Kings have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
All the way. It's an open lane.
Field.
Not as open as I thought.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And that's Evans penetrating. Foul call that
All
time
right,
on the
that's a
way
good
up. That'll
foul,
give him
I
2
guess.
chances at the free throw line here. It's going to go on Labissiere. The Grizzlies have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from
Run
the
with
line
us.
since halftime.
Here's Fox. That shot
Look
is
at
good.
that.
He has made 8
He's
while
good.
missing only 4.
Like,
That's 67%
he's grown a
shooting.
lot. Or at least maybe it's just I've learned how to manipulate his animations a little bit better. So he doesn't do that stupid fucking bring it up, down, and up, get pinned to the glass
Gasol
thing.
inside, defended by Labissiere. Comes up empty down low. Fox kicks to Labissiere. And
Thank you.
that one drops.
He's racking up assists now,
Labissiere's
too.
got 6 points.
And the control
He is when he's
Labissiere
working,
has,
man. He's an
even with
offensive
the
force.
contact, he's remarkable at how he gets these shots to go.
Hopefully this isn't a farce.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Here's Conley. And another miss by Memphis. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Healed with it.
All the way. Thank you.
And the basket is
I think
good.
Buddy's been reasonably efficient.
Defenders just look a little
Wow, he's really
bit
leading the
gassed.
league with
They're
only
getting
10 assists a
pushed
game.
around on that low block.
Whatever. I'll take it.
At the elbow, Conley. Memphis moving it around.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Evans has got his 3rd assist on the night.
That is very questionable right there, 2K.
His first 3 of the game comes here in the second quarter.
Oh my god, you fucking dumbass.
Evans at the elbow. Counted and the foul.
All because Myers Leonard is the dumbest 2K player in the history of 2K players. He's like, oh, the play tells me to sit up top and swing the ball over. I'm going to run it in the paint.
Billy Cauley-Stein comes
Coach.
in for Myers Leonard. And Walters checks in for Fox.
Coach, what did I do?
Walters dishes to Labissiere.
Probably should have just shot that. Go take this, buddy.
So he
Or
gets the
not
whistle.
buddy.
Contact on the way
I
up
guess I
and
could
2
say
shots
buddy.
coming up.
But Bogdan.
And let's bring up a list of some of the NBA's hottest players. Among shooting guards, these are the leading scorers over the course of the
At least he
last
hit a
month.
jumper
Here
today.
in
He
the
very
first
rarely
spot,
does
Buddy
that
Hield.
now.
And night after
He started
night,
off the
we see
season
this
so well,
group
too.
Punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
All teams are looking for offense from the 2-guard position. These guys provide offense. They are elite players who can carry the scoring load for their teams.
6 to shoot. Outside for Gasol.
Oh, boy.
That 3 off the mark.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Give it to him. There we go.
Labissiere
Trust
throws
Nate
it
Walters
down.
to find that man.
And no doubt, both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
He was
At least it
all
wasn't
alone on
3.
that one.
You know,
Brooks has got the game tied up here for the
pretty much all
Grizzlies.
you can say about
Whenever
that.
a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Labissiere, the screen.
Dude, that's not a screen.
Healed the pass to Cauley-Stein. Now here's Healed, guarded closer.
It's so
That's no
fucking
good. He's
stupid.
shooting 5 of 10 for the night. Memphis
They
is
just
on
they don't
7 of 15
understand how
from
screens are
three-point
supposed to
range
work.
tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Harrison kicks to Conley. to Gasol. Down low, Green throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a
Thrills.
three-point play. It's going to go.
What are you doing, buddy?
And whenever there's a man open, Gasol will find him. An all-around team player.
And JaMychal Green, and drafted out of Alabama, played a few seasons in the D-League, Greg, but in his third
I can't get
season,
big man buckets
a
this game at
full-time
all.
starter in the league with Memphis.
And the Grizzlies like his ability to space the floor from that power forward position. It shows you where the game is going.
There we
Face-up
go.
skills and mobility.
Just don't hurt your knees,
At
Harry.
that four spot. Oh, and he went for the two-hander.
Keep those
on the
knees
slam. You can see
intact.
some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Harrison kicks to Brooks. Here's Harrison. He's got 8.
Fight through.
Out left to the wing. Here we go. One-on-one.
Nice little pirouette catch. No. God.
It's tipped. To the wing on the left. Kawhy Stein kicks to Walters. And a foul
All right.
called
At
on
least
the
I got
shot.
free throws
him
out
on
of
the
it.
way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Selden's checked in for Memphis. And both free throws good
There
for
we go.
Walters. Here's Harrison.
Dum, 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 dum. Dum, dum,
To the wing on the left.
dum, 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 dum,
Now the pass to
dum,
Brooks.
dum.
Gasol a screen. Lock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Selden's got 8 points.
Gasol
Pretty
is
sure
ready
he
to do
can't
whatever
shoot.
it takes, including giving up his body to open up room for his teammates.
Down low to the left side wing. Pass to Giles.
Players still can't catch anything.
Kawhi Stein a screen. Walters passes to Zagora.
That's very open.
To the left wing. Walters dishes to Kawhi
God,
Stein.
they're so dumb.
Passes it to Zagora. Second shot
Please.
opportunity.
Thank
and
you.
he sinks the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop.
He's so
now
happy.
with
He's like, I
consistency.
scored.
5
I
buckets
didn't
in
miss a
row
layup.
From the paint.
Harrison kicks to Brooks.
He's so trash. But that B potential. I still don't know if he's like a real player. I've never heard of him in my life. I feel like I've heard, you know, I can probably place like 13 or 14 guys per roster, knowing who they are, you know, basically when they got them, how good they are. But
It's his 7th made basket in 14
I've never heard of this Zagarach guy in my life. He was sitting there in free agency. B potential, 6'9" small forward. It could be one of their Make-A-Wish kids, but normally they keep their ages low.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Parsons checked in for JaMychal Green. And both free throws good for Walters. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc.
Back and forth, like Jack Kevorkian's asked to chord, rap mature. Why can't you be like Macklemore? Why you always gotta slap a whore? It's likely the psychiatric ward's last resort. Something's gotta give, that's for sure.
Over Kawhi
She'll keep
Stein.
coming back
And
for
again,
more.
it's Marc Gasol. Gasol's got 20 points.
When you got a center like Marc Gasol who can hit it from mid-range, you'll find that shot available quite often.
To the paint, and Kawhi Stein.
I thought he. Yep, I misread that.
Back to Kawhi Stein.
Don't jump that early.
From 10 feet out.
Go get fouled or
Gasol
something.
with the steal.
That possession was just screwed.
The 19-foot shot again. Memphis.
Second Kawhi Stein jumped before the ball left my hand on the lob. That possession was worthy of a punt.
Pass to Zagorac. Here's the screen. Kawhi Stein a screen. Here's Walters.
Go up. Thank you.
7 points in the game. Makes it off the
He's
glass.
good. I don't know why he's
Walters got
good, but
6
he's
points
good.
in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Harrison kicks to Brooks. He feeds it to Gasol. Over Kawhi Stein.
That's well defended too. If he's hitting that, he's hitting that.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
Passes to Zagorac. Kawhy Stein, a screen.
No, no.
Kicks it to Walters.
Wide open. Throw it to the guy.
It's good.
At least I got a
Walters
bucket.
got
Would have
11
been a
points.
3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Brooks. He's got 5. They set the pick. Pass it to Selden. The feed to Gasol. Over Kawhi Stein. No good from Gasol.
Boy, he loves that mid-range.
God, you know, I might be able to get a 3 out of that. And Kawhi Stein is just like, oh, I'm going to drop the ball real quick and
everything he's doing well.
Score,
It's
because I
his
want this
scoring
score
that
to
you
be
point
the
to
third
first.
quarter score.
Already 22 points in this game. Right back after this break. And now let's hear what head coach Dave Yeager was reviewing with his team.
You got to help
Garbage
the
can
man
is out of
guard the
reach.
basketball, whether he needs help or not. Be ready.
There's Dave Yeager emphasizing team defense, wanting everyone on full.
All right, it is only a 2-point game in the grand scheme of things.
Of someone rotating over at the very least. Otherwise, the offense can just cherry pick their matchups.
Dude, really? It's like they never, ever throw a decent pass. All right, that went in, but that should be like an easy pass for an NBA point guard to make. Wide open dude on the wing. Driving in, driving kick. De'Aaron Fox is literally a drive and kick guard. That's his game. But no, he throws it 6 feet over the dude's head, so he can't shoot an open 3. And instead had to put up a contested one. Although, I mean, all right, he just deked the shit out of Kawhi Stein. If we're honest, Zagreb would have bricked the open 3, and he ended up making the contested one. So I guess I can't really complain.
Overtime in this one, it's been that kind of a game.
To the middle.
Ooh, get it, Hank. It's nice.
Just burst to the rim for the alley-oop.
That was very nice.
Pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And the replay presented by Under Armour.
Yeah, terrific feel for each other.
The chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. Poke loose.
There we go.
Pushing it up.
All right, well, you're not going to hit that. No reason to even try.
Passes to Fox. He kicks it to Kawhi Stein.
There we go.
Shot goes down.
Fox is really racking up some assists now.
Trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play.
Like, I probably could have gone up with that for a coin flip finish, but I couldn't get a good read on the big man. I didn't know whether he was going to commit to me or stay home, and he ended up doing neither, which probably meant he was going to jump with me, which would have meant either getting my shit blocked, rolling it off, or getting fouled, because Fox can't finish through contact like that yet, not unless he's feeling it.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to
I'm there.
what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Three-pointers have hurt them tonight, and he told his players, we've got to play them better on the three-point line. We can't give them any more clean looks. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
There we go.
He used that pick to get in close.
He is good, man. He's racking up numbers consistently. This is like 4 straight games where he's really balled out.
Much more aggressive, much more confident.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it just takes
You know, if this came earlier in the year, he'd be sneaking into the All-Star game.
Kawhi Stein had been getting better and better before the trade. Having the team believe he could step in was a huge boost in his confidence.
Oh, you're a lefty, D. Just take that with the left hand.
He's a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
And the shot goes in.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
He makes a little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Here's Korkmaz.
What are we doing? What's this play? Clearly nothing good.
Kawhi Stein, a screen.
Please.
And that
Thank
one's
you.
Good. Korkmaz.
There you go, Firkin.
And the Kings lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just
I'm playing him just so he develops. I've seen him develop into like a 90+ overall, but I think that's one of those leaps that players make sometimes randomly in this game. I don't think he like slowly developed all the way that high. I don't think his potential's that high.
Back to Evans. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 3 assists tonight.
And it's good to see Tyreek working on his perimeter stroke, showing signs of improvement shooting from deep.
He has a step. Ooh, late foul. Bailout foul. I'll take it.
It goes on Chandler Parsons. He throw good. Fox.
Well, last season for the Kings, they were in the hunt for a good stretch there early on, but kind of fell out of playoff contention and finally decided to pull the trigger and trade DeMarcus Cousins. It marked a major direction change that this team, I think, wanted to make.
Brooks checked in for Memphis. Mike Conley comes in for Harrison. Here's Evans, and that one clearly a foul.
All right,
Gets
that
the
helped a
whistle,
little
and 2
bit.
shots coming up. And the Cousins deal, Greg, has really been examined, but what is clear is that the Kings wanted to get younger and start rebuilding.
And you can argue if the trade was the right move or not, but management felt it was. The team's thinking was they wanted to change the atmosphere of the locker room, fully committed to bringing in youth and doing things from the ground up.
And for the Grizzlies, Chandler Parsons was the biggest free agent signing in franchise history. They've got to hope his knees allow him to make a big-time impact.
Green, he's checked in for Chandler Parsons. Leonard with a screen on Conley. Fox dishes to Leonard.
I hate that. Like, Gasol clearly stuck with me the whole time, and yet he still had time because Myers Leonard's hands suck
Conley's
dick.
shot is off. And the Grizzlies financially capped out from the Parsons signing. They owed their first-round pick to
Oh,
Portland
sit
this
down,
offseason.
Mike.
Their
I couldn't do anything with it.
2019 pick goes to Boston.
Still crossed the shit out of Mike Conley, though.
Surround their stars with talent.
Great question. 7 straight playoff seasons, going for 8. The upside to compete for a title appears elusive. What they have to do is have this group catch fire and get them over the hump.
Outside, Green. Feeds it to Evans. They kick it out to Green. No good from outside. Kings leading now by 4.
Scouts open.
A 3-ball. It's good from
Bucket.
long range.
He's so
And
good.
they're scoring much more.
I wanted to make sure that he
efficiently
had
here in the
space.
second half. They've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Evans kicks to Green. Shoots over Leonard. And there's Green on the assist by Evans. Evans has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
He's open again.
Dishes to Labissiere. Takes the
I don't know
assist
what
and
that
lays
was,
it
but
in.
I'll take it.
Picked out the pass nicely.
Points are points.
Labissiere's got the lead up to 7 now for Sacramento. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Conley kicks to Green. Gasol a screen. They set the pick. Green, the pass to Evans. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Tyreek Evans likes getting to the line, willing to throw himself at the defense while he's shooting.
And that one falls for Evans.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
And they hold a huge
But he's
advantage
open,
on the
or
backcourt.
was open.
Labissiere with the screen for Heel. Fox dishes to Heel. There's the pick.
Clearly that isn't going to work. What's the next move? Jesus Christ. Quite the offensive play there.
And it
Fucking.
comes off the front of the rim.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss,
He just stands there. I thought he was going to come back out. And I'll pull it real quick.
Brooks kicks to Conley.
But no. He's just planted out there, I
And the wide
guess.
open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Gasol's got 4 assists in the game.
Over his career, JaMychal Green has steadily worked on the perimeter jump shot. You have to respect his range from the outside.
And Heel missing.
This game
Lazy
fucking
defense
sucks.
against a good score turns out not to matter.
Conley, the pass to Evans. outside Gasol. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Kings leading now by 3. Fox dishes to Bogdanovich. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul.
I don't know why they keep doing that.
Foul. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Parsons is checked in. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Green with the block.
He is a lefty, right? Like, I'm not just making this up.
Conley with it. Now guarded by Fox. Offside Gasol. An easy 2 points on the layup. Now just a 1-point Kings lead.
Gasol is just so long. When he's driving to the hole, there's not a lot you can do to stop him.
Fox kicks to Labissiere. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Thank you, Scal.
Labissiere's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Kings. Outside Green. Good looking screen by Gasol. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
They set the screen. Labissiere, the screen. That's a 2 from
There we go. Get him rolling a little bit. Shut up, dude. You've been ass.
You know,
You have the
all
room
about
to
effort.
shit
Sometimes
talk
you're gonna
today.
get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Here's Gasol. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution. That
Would have been nicer if you stayed behind the 3-point line like a smart player, but I'll take it.
Conley with it. Outside Gasol. Parsons passes to Gasol. Back to Parsons. There's the triple. No good on that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Labissiere, the screen. Fox dishes to Heel.
Go get fouled. There we go. Buddy's rolling now.
Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Evans. And Buddy Hield, the centerpiece of the DeMarcus Cousins trade. Talk about what makes him, Greg, so intriguing.
Well, the Wooden Award winner in his senior season, he led Oklahoma to the Final Four. And how about leading the nation in 3-pointers made? I think that can translate to the NBA level and could make him a difference maker.
Sacramento making a switch here. Kawhy Stein's checked in. And it's Evans missing. Sacramento leading by 8. And here is Fox. This year kicks to Heel. Over Evans. Heel can't hit.
Keep getting that animation with him.
Listen, the wide open chip shot.
Pass to Conley. He dishes it to Parsons. Baseline try, and he gets the.
That's solid defense. If he's going to hit that, he's going to hit that.
And now it's up to 25 points for Tyreke Evans. Passes it to Heel. Kawhy Stein with this screen on Evans. Heel, the pass to Kawhy Stein. They kick out to Heel. Back to Kawhi Stein. He feeds it to Fox. Kawhi Stein, a screen. On the wing, Heel.
That's pretty open. Ah. Got a good look.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Conley dishes to Parsons. For Hield. Evans can't get that one to fall. Sacramento's gotten off to a great start from 3-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Fox kicks to Labissiere. Pass to Hield.
Send me a real screen. Thank you.
A screen. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green.
And definitely playing the opponent, but also they're playing against the clock.
I think
Oh,
that's the
come
thing.
on.
You can't
It's
give
like the
away
game's
1
just like,
second
oh.
now. You're toast.
Can't let you win by 6 points. It has to be down to the last possession, no matter what. So we're going to clamp on defense.
Good for Evans.
Nice work there.
and not let you play any defense at all, even with one of the best rim protectors in basketball.
To make the most of it.
Ooh, that's open. Please, please.
Nailed from three-point land.
A good screen
That's
made
clutch.
all the
That's
difference.
big.
It led to an open look.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing.
Yeah, De'Aaron
Just
Fox has been
no
killing it,
let
man.
up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have.
Burn that clock a little bit.
Can make a big difference.
Now here's Hield. Gasol with the rebound.
Nice.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim.
All right,
at
as long as
all
it's not a
costs.
3.
I love the anticipation to affect the shot. And Conley is used to these tight spots, just keeping calm and drilling the shot.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds.
Get Buddy's average. Take a win.
So he goes
Hopefully.
2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Every little bit helps. Outstanding work hitting those free throws.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
They need to work on getting a clean, quality look from the perimeter here. That should be their focus.
Here's Evans.
It's such a travel.
Out to Parsons. It's money from deep.
Ice water in his veins. Parsons coming up big with that bucket.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Aim both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
There's the triple. Misses. So the Kings win it.
All right, we got a win as soon as we found out there's an elite prospect at the top of the next draft. I'll take it, though. We needed a win. De'Aaron Fox was amazing. All right, well. Yeah, I'm going to have to let you walk. All right, so season averages. De'Aaron Fox is putting up 15 and 10.5. Very efficiently. Buddy Hield, 24 a game on pretty average shoot first 2-guard efficiency. Bogdan has been meh. I'll take it, I guess. Scal has been awesome. He had a quiet game, though. Myers Leonard has been unbelievable. Yeah, everyone's playing well. Both teams played hard. Even Zag was acceptable that game. All right, but thinking that's it for today's stream. We'll do the trade deadline next time. I don't think I'm going to do anything, but you never know. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.